Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So today is August 2nd, 2019, and we harvested all of our red beets. And this is one of the Detroit dark red beets that we harvested out, and that's probably about, what would you say, softball size? About softball size. And we have a few of them in there that are like that. There's another larger red beet, and then we have some of the smaller ones too. Now what we actually did with these is we cut all of the foliage off of them. We left about 4 inches of the red beet stems on the red beets themselves, and we soaked them in a bucket of water to get the dirt off of them. And now we're in the process of pulling them out of the bucket, cleaning the dirt off of them, and putting them in a kettle so we can cook them down to pickled red beets. And there's another large one there. Now the reason why we let the tops on,
Average size.
that's about your average size. And the reason why you let your tops on is because your red beets will actually bleed out into the water more if you don't. Now one thing that you want to do is you don't want to wear anything white, because you do stand the chance of getting them stained, because the red beets will stain your clothes and they'll stain your hands. So these three here, we've never actually left our red beets get this large before, but with all the rain that we had and with all the wetness, we got behind on this. So we're going to have to let you know how these are being that large, because sometimes different root crops can get woody. So we're going to put water in this now, and we're going to put it on the stove, and we're going to cook these until they're nice and tender. And here's another whole bag over here of red beets that we still have to put in our water to get them all washed up and get the dirt off of them. Yeah, I don't want to put this all over the floor. You can see there's larger ones in here as well. So these are covered with water, and you want to make sure you have the red beets themselves covered with the water, and there's actually more over there being washed up right now, so we're going to have to do 2 batches of them because they wouldn't all fit in this kettle. So what we'll do then is we'll get the water boiling, and then we'll let them cook until they're tender. And the skins will start peeling when you push on them. So after you have your water boiling, you can turn it down then and let it simmer to cook. And when the red beets are tender and okay, so we got the red beets out of the kettle. They were nice and soft, and the skin was starting to peel off of them. And we put them in cold water. So I'm going to start peeling the tops and the skins off of them here. And we're going to rinse them off then. So this is one of the bigger red beets here, and it was already peeled. So it's getting cut up here. Now we haven't seen any cores in the real large red beets, so that's a good thing. They didn't get woody. And my dad said they taste really good, so.
Yeah.
And you can see these back there are already all cut up there. So we're starting to put these on to pickle them, and we used 2 cups apple cider vinegar, and we used 4 cups of water, and then we used 1.75 cups of sugar. And there's more back here that's still being cut up, and we're just mixing this together. Now, some people like more vinegar, some people like more sugar, so you can season them to your taste for what you like. And we already have our burner on, and these actually will not even all fit in this Dutch oven kettle here. So we have more over here, and then we have more that are still back being cut up. And also your red beets, for what they taste like, can also determine your mix. So what you want to do then is you want to bring your mixture to a slow boil. So these will be heated up to about 180 degrees, and then what we'll actually do with them is we'll put them in our clean canning pint jars, and then we do a water bath on them. So you'll need to look in your book and follow the directions for water bathing your red beets. If you pressure can them, what we have found is they will actually turn to mush. So we water bath ours, and we follow the directions in the book for water bathing our red beets. So this is the finished product of the red beets, and these are all done now, and they're just waiting to be taken down to where they're going to be stored at. Now, one thing when you do any type of canning, you want to check your lids, the tops of these, before you use them, and make sure that they didn't pop. If it popped, do not eat it, do not use it, just get rid of it and throw it out, because it means that something happened to that jar and it's not safe to eat it. So I hope you enjoyed our video here on how we do our red beets up. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. I'll tell you when I put a new video on. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye!